a little bit of a warning. This is a demo video. They tend to go long. So feel free to fast forward or dip in and out or just stop listening now. I don't care. What I have here is a 1972 Gibson Hummingbird that I got for a really good price. Actually, its serial number list is between 70 and 72, and I'm calling it a 72 because the serial number is high for that range. It's a 9000 series, and I've kind of wanted a hummingbird for a while, and I kept saying, geez, I can't afford that. And this one is half the price of other 72s that I've seen, and also it is a third to a fourth the price of a hummingbird built in the 60s. So I got it because I got a good price on it, and I actually bid $100 less, thinking, okay, let's try it, and they accepted. So the only thing that was noted was that there was, I don't know that you can see them, there were some cracks on the front that have been repaired, and they're expertly repaired. I can't really see them. So we'll take a look at some of the features. You got the classic hummingbird pickguard, and that's in great shape. And I think this is probably the prettiest guitar I've ever owned, maybe. And the binding on top is, I mean, it seems to be pretty flawless. There's maybe a little thing there. The bridge is an adjustable bridge, but if you notice, it's pushed all the way down, which I've read is the best thing to do. You shouldn't try and raise it. So, and the action, you can't really see the action, but the action is actually perfect. And I don't know, it's the spruce is kind of well aged, and it's 72, so this is 50-year-old wood. The neck is great. It's got these parallelograms that turn into something else as you go down the neck. That seems to be classic. And if we go up to the headstock, we got the Gibson torch. There are adjustable rods. What do they call? I forget. Truss rods. So the action seems to be pretty well perfect. So they must have adjusted it. And then at the top, you got the Gibson logo and tuners. These were the strings it came with, and they look like the ones they look like phosphor bronze, and they look to be light strings, because I can play it without medium strings. I'd have real trouble playing it. So it plays really, really well. I'll just do a little bit of a fiddle tune here so you can get a feel, and its tone is pretty good. What surprised me was how heavy it was, because it's a mahogany guitar. It weighs it seems to weigh as much as my rosewood dreadnoughts, which are really heavy. So it's a good sound. It almost feels a little bit as if it's going to open up a little more. There's nowhere on the frets, and I don't know enough, but if it's been refretted, so it might be an old guitar that hasn't been played much, even though it has that crack. See, I don't know anything more about the top. I don't think so. The sides, the sides and back are, whoops, well, I was going to take the strap off. Sides and backs are mahogany, and they have a red cherry stain. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty red, and the bindings have aged, but they're all seem to be perfect. And then it's got a pattern here, and that's fine looking mahogany. This is 72, which is, the 70s weren't the best year for Gibsons, but early 70s. But this is well built, and it came with a strap button, and I think there's I think there's a pickup inside of it. I don't know. I never play with a pickup, but in case I go out and gig, I now have a guitar that will pick up. I'm using using an existing strap I had, so didn't have to do that. And there's a side and the back. Did I show? I showed that, I think. And the neck is mahogany. Looks to be in great shape. There's a little wear, so someone must have played it. Got a capo that fits, and there's a serial number. It starts, I don't know, you can't really see it. Maybe you can. Starts with a 9. It's a 9000 or something like that, and the indication is that from the page I looked up, it was made in between 70 and 72. Since the number is in the high 9000s, I'm calling it a 72 just because it's too hard to explain otherwise. And the gears all seem to work fine. Let's see, I think I showed you everything. And I'm going to do a little bit of Carter family. Do part of a Carter family style picking. I got to get this strap back on. Again, I see the video's going long, so feel free to just stop watching or forward up, forward back. Pretty. That's just, it's the gold there. I think the bass I thought the bass is not quite as resonant, or, as the D28, but it may grow. Every time I play it, it sounds a little better. So. Can the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better world awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, that sounds pretty good. And thinking of doing something on with the capo. I had actually a Gibson style capo that was available that I already purchased, so that's good. That's actually the start of a Norman Blake song, so it's sounding good, and it's real pretty, and it's in great shape. And the price was, low, and I don't, it's real heavy. That's did I say that? Yeah, I said that. I don't know if I got anything else. I made some notes of what to show. I think that's about it. I think every time I play it, it sounds better. These were... Here's an E chord. I haven't tried blue. Anyway, that's about it. Seems to be a pretty good guitar, and like I said, I got it at half price is what I'm thinking. Bye for now.